Chuck Schuldiner was born on May 13, 1967, in Long Island, New York, into a family of Jewish, Spanish, and Austrian descent. The youngest of three siblings, Chuck grew up in a household that wasn't wealthy, but was filled with love. In 1968, his family moved to Florida, a place that would later become the cradle of death metal. There, amid quiet streets and the typical American middle-class life, a sensitive soul was slowly taking shape. One the world had yet to realize would redefine an entire genre of music. From an early age, Chuck was an introverted child. He didn't fit in at school, disliked loud games, and often sought solitude. To his teachers, young Schuldiner was just a quiet kid with average grades, seemingly unremarkable. But to his family, Chuck was always special. He had a strange fascination with music, life, and death. The first turning point came when Chuck was just 16. His brother Frank died in a tragic motorcycle accident. That loss left an invisible wound that would never fully heal, and from that moment on, Chuck's inner world was irrevocably changed. Death was no longer a distant concept. It became something that haunted him daily, not in a morbid way, but as a profound question that demanded an answer. Why do we exist? What does death really mean? After Frank's death, Chuck's parents gave him a guitar to help him cope with the grief. They had no idea that this gift would become his salvation, the one companion that could understand the storm within their youngest child. Chuck learned to play almost entirely by ear. No formal training, no music school. And it was this raw instinct, combined with unspoken pain, that began to shape a musical style unlike any other. Intense, emotional, philosophical, yet deeply human. Chuck never hid his hatred for school. He dropped out of high school early, defying social expectations, simply to live in truth with his passion. To him, learning was meant for understanding, not for conformity. And it was music that taught him the most, about pain, about humanity, and about himself.